Alright drifters, what is up? We are back with another video, and in today's video guys, we are putting Justin Jefferson on all 32 teams in the NFL. We're going to be figuring out how many Super Bowls can he win and which team does he dominate the most with and which team he overall fits it with the best with, because right now it doesn't look like he's fitting the best with the Vikings, especially because of JJ McCarthy. And as you can see, I finally got my PS5 on my PC, so this is my first video ever, and we're just going to sim to the end of the season, keep track of his stats and his Super Bowl rings if he gets any. Alright, so we have sim to the playoffs, and it looks like the Vikings went 8-9. I didn't expect them to make the playoffs. We're just going to see his stats and see how good he did. As we can see by the receiving leaders, he was not one of the top 3, which is very unexpected from Justin Jefferson, since he's considered one of the best receivers in the league. And wow, Jordan Addison actually performed over him. He had 1,084 yards to 12 touchdowns, while Jefferson only had 816 to 6 touchdowns. That's not that good for Jefferson. Oh, all right. We're gonna see what the next team is. All right, and to determine which team he's gonna go to next, we're gonna spin this wheel right here. I hope he gets to the Giants, because the Giants are my second favorite team. And oh wait, he's actually. Oh my God, there's no way. All right, so we're gonna put Justin Jefferson on the Giants and see. Let's see how good he does. Alright guys, now I put Justin Jefferson on the Giants, and I turned off pre-existing injuries. That's why Cam Scatterbo is here, because without pre-existing injuries, they would have Cam Scatterbo and Malik Neighbors off, which is kind of unfair, and I want to give everybody a fair shot. So, Justin Jefferson is now on the Giants. I feel like this could be a sleeper for Justin Jefferson. I feel like this team, they could actually make the playoffs and make a deep run, because Jackson Dar's got 3 elite weapons, because Wandale's still on the team. So, I'm going to sim to the playoffs, and let's see how they do. Alright guys, and I did not play, I promise. The Giants went 11-6, and now they are in the playoffs. Really quick, before we check anything, I want to see Justin Jefferson's stats. Was he a top? Did he lead his team at least? And he did. Okay, he had 949 yards, but only 4 touchdowns. It seems like Wandale took all those touchdowns, and only Neighbors had 3. I mean, this is a really good trio wide receiver core. This is actually probably the best trio wide receiver core in the NFL right now. And we're gonna sim to the divisional round, and let's see if they can beat the 10-7 Detroit Lions. So we are forced advancing. I didn't click anything, and we're gonna click O, and they did. Wow, they beat them 28-13. Can the Giants give Justin Jefferson their first Super Bowl? Wow. All right, they play the 8-9 Buccaneers. Wow, that just shows how trash the NFC South is. So we're gonna sim again to the NFC Championship, and let's see if they can win again. And oh, they lost 28-23, but that was a really good run for Justin Jefferson and the Giants. Wow, I like that. They made it to the divisional round, but got knocked out by the 8-9 Buccaneers. All right, guys, we're back at the wheel, and we're gonna figure out which team he's gonna go to now. And it is going to be the Colts, or is it Texans? Oh, it's the Colts. All right. This is gonna be an interesting one. Let's see how Justin Jefferson does on the Colts. All right, guys. So Justin Jefferson is on the Colts now. I really don't know what to expect from the Colts. They have a really good team. Like, they have a bunch of X factors. Their defense is pretty good too. I don't know what to expect from them. I could see a really deep playoff run like the Giants. I could really do expect that from them. It's just Daniel Jones. Alright guys, and the Colts went 10-7, and they are now in the wild card round, going to face the Buffalo Bills. And you know, before we sim, we always gotta check. Did Justin Jefferson do good? And wow, he did. Wow, he did not do good at all. He only had 757 yards to 6 touchdowns. Alex Pierce had 2 times the touchdowns he had. He only had like 20 more yards. I guess Alex Pierce was a really good red zone threat. All right, but that really doesn't matter stats, because if you get a Super Bowl ring, you get a Super Bowl ring. All right, and we're gonna sim to the divisional round. Can the Colts beat the 11-6 Bills? All right, they were not able to beat them. They lost 27-18. Damn, they came up short to the Bills. The Colts only made a wild card run. That sucks for Justin Jefferson. All right, future me here. The wheel landed on the Saints, and they didn't really do anything that much. They went 7-10. But Justin Jefferson actually didn't have that bad of a year. He had 1,129 yards to 6 touchdowns with 77 receptions, which is not bad at all. And then the wheel landed on the Falcons, and they went 9-8, and they missed the playoffs again. So 2 back-to-back years that Justin Jefferson missed the playoffs, and his stats were bad that year. He didn't really do anything that much. But then the wheel landed on an interesting team. All right, we're spinning it. Let's see the next team. Is that the Bengals? Ooh. Wow. Now this team, I think they're going to give Jefferson his first ring. All right, chat. If Jefferson doesn't win with this God offense right here, I don't know what team is going to lead him to a Super Bowl. You have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. You still have T. Higgins. You also have Justin Jefferson. This is the LSU squad in 2020 that won the national championship. The only problem is this defense. All right, they still have Trey Hendrickson. They don't have Dexter Lawrence because this is at the start of the 2025 season, not the 2026. So, yeah, I mean, the defense is the only thing that could probably hold them back. But there is no way in heaven that he does not make the playoffs, at least, right? We're going to find out. All right. There's no way. They went 6-11. Their offensive pass yards per game was 321. That was the number one in football. They had the most points per game. I mean, they were top 7 in the most points per game. Jesus Christ. The defense is horrible. They led the most rushing yards. They were 26 in passing yards. Wow, the defense is horrible. Dude. Joe Burrow had 5,462 passing yards. They all went for 1,000 yards. He had 1,000 yards receiving. There's no way. There's actually no way. I have to check the schedule. All right, we're on the schedule. 28-16, they won. 2021, 28-31. They're scoring. Their defense is always letting up 25 points or more. Oh my God, dude, like 31, 21, 30. They won against the Cardinals 18. Dude, wow. They let the Cleveland Browns score 30 points on them. Wow. I'm in shock. Dude, Jefferson, the running game was also trash. Jefferson had 1,317 to 6 touchdowns. He always has freaking 6 touchdowns. T. Higgins had 1,363 to 10 touchdowns. Jamar Chase had 1,208 touchdowns. Joe Burrow had 5,462 yards. How are they 6-11? That doesn't make sense. All right, guys, I'm still in shock. I'm just spinning the wheel. I forgot to take out the Bengals. It's the Cowboys. Okay. Dude, this is also another God squad, dude. This is a literal another God squad. All right, now Jefferson is on another God squad, but he's the number one with the trio. All right, it's Jefferson, Lamb, and Pickens. You have Prescott, a good quarterback. You have a good running back. The O-line's not bad, and the defense is better. Okay, bro, there's no way the Bengals defense is better than the Cowboys. If the Cowboys don't make the playoffs, I don't think legitimately any other team will take Jefferson back to the playoffs except the Chiefs again. All right. And they win 10-7 but miss the playoffs? Wait, there's no way. They're not the first seed? The Eagles win 11-6. Wow. They missed the playoffs. Dude, that's... Bro, I don't get it, yo. Oh, damn. Oh, okay, Jefferson, 1,038 yards. That's not bad. He had 8 touchdowns. What was the problem? It wasn't even defense was all right. Wow, I think it was just the Eagles just had one more win, and they lost to the Giants 35-32. Well, I mean, he hasn't made the playoffs in like 3 times in a row. So, all right, let's see the next team. It's the Bills. Oh, the Ravens. Oh, if Jefferson doesn't make the playoffs, I'm going to quit this video. All right, guys, I mean, I don't know. If he doesn't at least make the playoffs, they're going to have to. Lamar finally has his number 1 wide receiver. Zay Flowers is good, but he's a wide receiver too. He finally has his number 1 wide receiver. He has his number 1 running back. He has his tight end. He has a good O-line. He has a good defense. His defense isn't bad. The defense is good. They have John Harbaugh. There's absolutely no way Justin Jefferson doesn't get his first ring with the Ravens. I'm putting everything on it, chat. I will give Noah a second cookie if they don't make the playoffs. If you don't know who Noah is, check out the streams and Twitch. It'll be in link in the description. All right. They made it to the playoffs, 13-4. Wow, that is a monster record. Very expected, though. Okay, wait. I'm surprised they didn't get the first seed. I want to see who got the first seed really quick. Let's The Giants win 15-2. What? All right. And Zay Flowers has 699. Oh, wow. The offense really didn't do anything. He only had 592 yards and 7 touchdowns. The wide receiver core wasn't really there. All right, let's see. Do they beat the Chiefs, though? I mean, come on. You got to with this God squad. All right. And they lost. They lost 28-21. No way. They actually lost. Oh, my God. Damn, that's crazy. Well, I mean, they lost the wild card again. Damn, is any team really about to give Jefferson a ring? All right, so the next two teams, it landed on the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Seahawks and the Chargers. The Seahawks went 10-7, and the Chargers went 11-6, but they were both first-round exits. But Jefferson actually had some pretty good stats with them. For the Chargers, he had 1,302 yards to 6 touchdowns, but the Seahawks, he was a little bit more trasher. He had 887 yards for 3 touchdowns. For some reason, he can't get good touchdowns. But then, after that, Justin Jefferson got to play for the best team in the NFL. All right, guys, we're on day 2, and we're spinning the wheel right now. Let's see who we get, and he's going to the Commanders. All right, so obviously the Commanders not the best team in the NFL, but after that was the Eagles, the Bears, the Titans, Panthers, Lions, Dolphins, Rams, Browns, and every single one of these teams either just didn't make the playoffs or they were first-round exit. For example, the Commanders, Eagles, Bears, and Titans, none of them made the playoffs. But the Panthers did. The Lions did, the Dolphins didn't, the Rams did, and the Browns did actually somehow, but they were all first-round exits. None of them even made it past the divisional round. Here are all the stats for Jefferson on all those teams, until he actually got on an interesting team and did something with them. All right, we're spinning the wheel again. Let's see what team he going to. Is it the Bills? Oh, it's the Bills. I thought it was about to be the Cardinals. All right, I mean, the Bills just went 14-3 and knocked out the Browns. So, theoretically, that means they should go 15-2 and make it to the Super Bowl. I don't know if they made it to the Super Bowl in that franchise, but they just went 14-3 without Jefferson. And imagine you give Allen a number 1 wide receiver like Jefferson. All right, chat. The Bills are known for a team for always coming up short. I mean, they lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. Maybe Justin Jefferson will stop that curse and bring them all the way to the Super Bowl and win. So, let's find out. All right, guys. The Bills made the playoffs, and they're playing the 10-7 Ravens. It's going to be an interesting matchup. They're also 10-7, so my theory didn't work. They didn't go 15-2, but we're going to go watch this game real quick. And there's the game. All right, Bills come off, get 3 points. All right, Ravens come down, score. The Bills score. All right, the Bills stop the Ravens. Okay, they're going back and forth right now. Still going back and forth. Do the Ravens score? They do. The Bills got to drive down, and they score. The Bills get stopped. The Bills get a field goal, and the Bills win. I just got a trophy, down but not out. I don't even know why. But the Bills win, and Justin Jefferson is finally moving on to the divisional round for a 3rd time. To check stats, Jefferson got 41 yards and no touchdowns. I didn't even check his regular stats. I'll check that at the end once they get eliminated from the playoffs or if they make the Super Bowl. All right, they play the 12-5 Denver Broncos. If the Bills win now, this will be the farthest Justin Jefferson has gotten to the conference championship round. Jefferson hasn't made it there so far. So we're going to go in and watch this game again. All right, chat. This is an intense game. We're going to go quarter by quarter, right, chat? Because I really want Jefferson to win this. And if anything, if there's a last game winning drive, we're going to watch it, fully watch it go in there. The Broncos are coming out of their tunnel right now. Bo Nix, you're going down, pal. All right, the first quarter's upon us. The Bills come down, and they get 3 points. All right, they're coming down. All right, it looks like the Bills are coming down. It's 2nd and 13. We're gonna actually, I want to watch this. Let's see if they can get anywhere maybe with this. Let's see. All right, Josh Allen is here. I don't know if we see I think Jefferson is down here in the corner down here. You guys can't really tell, right? I can't really show you guys. But, all right, he dumps it off to Khalil Shakir, I'm pretty sure. All right, it's 3rd and 8. They got to get this first down. All right, they could take a 10-point lead here. I don't see Jefferson anywhere. I might be tripping. He dumps it. Has he got him? Yes, he's got him. Is that Brandon Cooks? I think that is Brandon. Yep, that is Brandon Cooks. Is Jefferson injured? He actually might be injured. Yeah, I don't see Jefferson. But that doesn't really matter. Because they still can win without Jefferson. But Jefferson will still get that ring. All right. He's going. Oh, he gets stopped. It's 2nd and 9. They didn't really get anywhere with that. They got Joshua Palmer, Khalil Shakir, Dalton Kincaid, and I think that's Brandon Cooks. All right. They're passing it. He dumps it off, and he drops it. Patrick Surtain's all over that. I think they are in field goal range. I think their field goal kicker can make this. All right. Let's see what happens. He kicks it off. dumps it off. He has a, oh, he throws a pick. He throws a pick to the Broncos defense. Is he going to take it back? Oh, no. It gets stopped. Wow. Damn. Josh Allen threw a pick. All right, we're just going to sim to the end of the game now. Bills come down. Oh, nope. It's still 3-0. Oh, now it's tied 3-3. Bills are driving down, and they score if they hold the Broncos here. And they do. And Justin Jefferson is going to the conference championship game. Finally with the Bills. He's finally made it past the divisional round. Let's go, baby. All right, guys, so it does look like Jefferson got injured. He had one reception, got injured. We're going to check his injury real quick before we go to the conference championship. All right, we're checking the injury report, and it looks like Justin Jefferson fractured his upper arm. It is 2 to 4 weeks, the length. He has like maybe a 10% chance to come back. That means he's not playing in the conference championship, and that is all up to the Bills. They just got to beat the 10-7 Steelers. He might come back for the Super Bowl, but in the meantime, let's watch the conference championship game. All right, guys, the game plan for this is we're going to sim all the way to the fourth quarter and then watch a drive. All right, so Bills come down. They score. They get 6 points, but they miss the extra point, which is interesting. Ooh, but it's still 6-0. Okay, Pittsburgh, they get a field goal. All right, it's going back and forth right now, and it's halftime. I don't know who gets the ball at halftime. We're going to do one more quarter, and then we'll watch a drive. All right, but they get a field goal. Buffalo. All right, Buffalo has the ball. It is 1st and 10. This is actually good timing to watch this right now. I'm going to go to change of possession again. Oh, and they're about to be in field goal range. This could be interesting. If the Bills score here, this puts them in a really big lead, and that could potentially get them to win the Super Bowl. All right, they got like a solid 7 yards right there. It's 2nd and 3. All right, they're trying to waste off time because there's only 5 minutes left in the game. There's 6-minute corners. The read option, but is that Cameron? No, I forgot his name. Oh, Alex Highsmith. Alex Highsmith read that all day. He knew that was going right to Josh Allen. Now it's 3rd and 8. If Josh Allen can come up with something big here, this is going to be really good. It's just the Pittsburgh defense is really good, chat. So let's see what happens. It's got to be a passing play. Yep, 100%. They got James Cook blocking. He's got nobody. He's got Khalil Shakir. Khalil Shakir down in the red zone. Oh, this is good. This is really good for Bills. All right, let's see if they could do something. Okay. This would be really cool if Jefferson came back for the Super Bowl and won the MIT. All right, Josh Allen, he hikes it. He hands it off to James Cook. James Cook going on the edge. Does he have the edge? No, but he's 2nd and 1. He got 9 yards on that play. That was a really good run by James Cook. There's 4 minutes left. Okay, they're taking down the clock. Can Josh Allen score? He hands it off to James Cook, but he gets stuffed at the line right again. He loses a yard, actually. All right, if they don't score here, they still get that field goal, which means Steelers are down by 2 touchdowns or 2 possessions. You know what I mean. Josh Allen, he hikes it. Does he have anybody? He has Khalil. Oh, but he drops it. Khalil Shakir drops it. Oh, and they're going for it. This could be game-changing right here, folks. They are going for it on 4th and 2. Josh Allen snaps it. He throws it, and he has Dalton Kincaid wide open. Oh, and now they could just run this 3 times, and if anything, go for it again. They're wasting a lot of time with this. And looks like they're gonna run it off to James Cook. Yes, they are. James Cook, he goes up, and it's a touchdown. The Bills score, chat. The Bills score. I think this is it. I think they have made the Super Bowl with that play right there. We're gonna figure out end the game. Oh wait, they're going for 2 points actually. I didn't mean to do that, but we're watching the 2-point conversion. Can they get it? Josh Allen, he snaps to James Cook. James Cook, wide open. Oh no, he gets stuffed. How? That was a really nice play by number 42, but he just got stuffed there. All right, we're gonna sim to the end. I'm pretty sure the Buffalo Bills are going to the Super Bowl, and Pittsburgh come and they score, but Buffalo gets it back and they win. 15-10, Buffalo wins, and they're going to the Super Bowl. Let's hope Justin Jefferson is able to come back and maybe help them win the Super Bowl. All right, folks, Super Bowl 60 is upon us. They are playing the Los Angeles Rams, who are 14-3. This is going to be a really tough game. Wow. See if Justin Jefferson is back really quick. We have to just go to adjust lineup. And Justin Jefferson is back for the Super Bowl. I think the Bills have a shot at this. We are going to watch it as always. We're going to go to halftime and then watch a little bit more since it's the Super Bowl. Let's go. All right, here we go. The first quarter of the Super Bowl. The Bills, they're going back and forth. The Rams score a field goal. Okay, that's the first quarter. The Rams only get 3 points, and they are up by 3. All right, we're gonna do one more quarter and then watch the Bills. Oh, Rams, they score another field goal, but the Bills come and score a touchdown. All right, we're at halftime now. I'm pretty sure the Bills get the ball. Yes. All right, we're gonna watch this. The Bills have got the ball. Oh, can they score on this drive? This will put them up, and they get to 14-6. Let's see. Change of possession. All right, this is fun. We see Jefferson now. Jefferson is all the way over there. If you could tell, he's the superstar on the field. They might run it here first play though. I want to see if they throw it to Jefferson. Oh damn! That lineman read that all day. James Cook has -6 rushing yards. Damn, they've been shutting down the run game. It's 2nd and 11. This is a bit of a pickle here for the Bills. You gotta throw it. Get some yards here. Josh Allen hikes it. He has time. He dumps it. He's got a win. It's 3rd and 1. Okay, I think that's Brandon Cooks he threw to. That's good. I don't know if running is the play here because they've shut down the run game, but it's only 1 yard. It's only 1 yard. Maybe it is. Yeah, it might be. They do run it to James Cook, and James Cook, he gets the first down. That was a hard first down from James Cook. He might run it to James Cook again, but the Rams have been locked on that all day. Nope. James Cook is off. He's got 15 yards right there, 20 yards. Wow, James Cook is now doing something on the running game. The Bills, my bad, are pushing into the Rams territory. He snaps it. Another run to James Cook. They're just running it with James Cook because they are actually wasting time and getting yards, that's really efficient for them to hope that their defense can stop them. Another run to James Cook. James Cook goes down the middle for like 14 yards. Another good run by James Cook. They have really not passed it at all. They could just keep running and wasting time. They could waste a whole quarter on this drive right here. Run again. Oh, but he just got stuffed at the line. Damn, that looked like that hurt. They lost 4 yards there, which is really crucial. Brandon Fisk, what a tackle. Josh Allen, he hikes it. He dumps it right off to Don Kincaid. He gets a couple yards. All right, it's 3rd and 7. They're going to have to get a big play here by any of their wide receivers. Justin Jefferson, maybe, perhaps. All right, he snaps it right away. Throws it to Jefferson. Jefferson, what a catch! Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with the touchdown in the Super Bowl. What a play. Oh, Justin Jefferson coming back from an upper arm fracture from the divisional round and scores a touchdown in the Super Bowl. What a pass and what a catch by the duo, Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson. Damn, the Bills really could have gotten a field goal there. And they run it. Okay, so they just wasted a timeout. Why are they running? I don't get that. Oh, all right, it looks like this game is going to overtime, folks. Let's hope the Bills get their first possession. Let's hope. We're going to figure out who gets it. Looks like... Oh, and the Rams get it. Oh, shoot. All right. And, of course, they're receiving. So the Rams get the ball. All right, now we're doing the change of possession. And they get stuffed. 4th and 14. This drive. All the Bills need is a field goal, and they win this game. Come on, Josh Allen and Justin Jefferson. Just win this game. End this game off. Why are they at the 2 yard? Oh, my God. If they get a safety, they lose this 2 year. So they need to be really careful. They actually need to be insanely careful. Okay. All right. He got him up a yard. This is really bad positioning. They might just run it, and if they don't get yards, they're just going to punt it. And get stuffed again, dude. All this time. Just to lose, there's no way they lose. There's no way, chat. Oh, James Cook. What a run. He gets the first down. That was a really good run from James Cook right there. They could get sacked, but they still, if Josh Allen tries to make a play and goes back, he could get sacked. And for safety. James Cook has actually been doing good when I've been watching, but it seems like whenever I'm not watching, he's not doing good. You don't always gotta run, dude. You got one of the best receivers in the NFL, Josh Allen. All right, it seems like he's not running. He dumps it to Jefferson. Jefferson, and he gets the first down. Nice. Well, I mean, that's one less thing to worry about now. Okay, they use James Cook. James Cook goes to the edge and gets a solid 7 yards. That's a really good run by James Cook. Remember, all they need is a field goal, and they win this game because the Rams had their chance, and they got stuffed. Josh Allen, he hikes it. He's going. He dumps it. What? A little bit of miscommunication there. That was a free first down for Brandon Cooks. Oh, no. This is getting very risky now. They need 3 yards. That's all they need. All they need is 3 yards. Allen, he dumps it off. Oh, what a catch by Khalil Shakir. Oh, I thought that was deflection. But what a catch by Khalil Shakir. Now all they need is another first down. And they could just maybe kick the field goal and win. Assuming that their kicker doesn't miss. Because that'd be really bad. Josh Allen, he snaps it. He dumps it off. I think that's Ray Davis for a solid 6 yards. That's not bad at all. I would try to throw it deep to Jefferson right here. Jefferson looks like he could scorch that man. Oh, hands it off to Ray Davis. What a spin move by Ray Davis. Oh, and he was right there getting that first down. It is 3rd and 1. I mean, if they don't get it here, I mean, you would go for the field goal. Correct, chat? That's what I would do. Snap it off. You got Ray Davis. Yes, Ray Davis. What the hell was that? That was a free first down. You're punting? What? There's no way. There's no way. You're punting? You can't go for that? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? An insane drive, and they're punting. Okay? Oh, he gets sacked. Matthew Stafford. 1 yard rush. It is 3rd and 18. Wait, they could get stuffed again here. Incomplete pass. 4th and 18. Okay. He punts it. All right. The Bills have a chance, and now they're at the 50. There is no way they lose this, right? Come on, Josh Allen. You're at the 50, dude. All you need is a couple of yards. Just set your kicker up. And they hand it off to Ray Davis, and he loses a yard. Do not run it, Allen. He dumps it off. Jefferson. Jefferson with the first. Nice. What a play by Jefferson right there. Jefferson actually might be the MVP of this game. He has a lot of catches, and a touchdown. It seems like they need a lot of yards because their kicker is probably not that good. Because they punted it from like over there. I don't know. It's 2nd and 5. Good odds right here. Allen, he dumps it off. Ray Davis out in the outfield. And they're in the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line. And it looks like Brandon Cooks just got injured. And they're kicking the field goal. This is the game-winning field goal for Justin Jefferson to get and the Rams ice them. All right. If Tyler Bass makes this kick right here, the Bills win their first Super Bowl. And Justin Jefferson of this video, he kicks it, and it's good. It's good. The Bills win the Super Bowl. Someone got injured, but who cares? Byron Young. Oh my God. Yes, the Bills win their Super Bowl, and Justin Jefferson carries the Bills to win their first Super Bowl in franchise history. Wow. Out of all the teams, I did not expect the Bills to be the first, okay? And it looks like they're lifting up the trophy. Roger Goodell is there, chat. This is amazing. Wow. That was a really good run by the Bills. A good playoff deep run. And they win. All right, we're going to see who won Super Bowl MVP, and it was Josh Allen. Okay, I thought maybe Justin Jefferson had a chance, but Justin Jefferson had a good game. We still have not yet to check the stats of Justin Jefferson this year. I just forgot to do it. And he went 959 yards, and he finally had double-digit touchdowns with 10 touchdowns. Damn, Justin Jefferson really did do good this year. We go back to the wheel. Let's see if he can win with a different team. All right, after that amazing playoff run by the Bills, who ended up winning the Super Bowl, we got the Texans, the Packers, and the Patriots. The Texans and Packers were able to make the wild card round, but they both got eliminated. We actually ended up watching the Packers game, who played the 49ers, but they just got destroyed 24-14. And then the Patriots, they did not make the playoffs, but Justin Jefferson did have 1,058 yards and 6 touchdowns with the Patriots. Here is the rest the yards and touchdowns he had with the Texans and Packers. And then we landed on the Broncos, who had a really good wild card game and potentially even made the Super Bowl. All right, guys, Justin Jefferson is on the Broncos. I mean, this team is stacked, dude. I didn't know this team was that stacked, okay? The O-line is amazing, and if J.K. Dobbins has a good season, they're fine because their passing game is great. All right, you have Jefferson, you have Sutton, you have Marvin Mims Jr. and Troy Franklin. You also have another hidden development that's a 7-2 overall down there. And their defense, you have Patrick Surtain, too. He's the best cornerback in the NFL. No argument about that. You also have Nick Bonito, 91 superstar, and Zach Allen, 87 superstar overall. Also, you have Talio Hufanga, who's an 88 safety, a strong safety. This defense is goated, bro. All right? Goated. You also, I forgot to mention Drew Greenlaw. This team, no doubt in my mind, they're making the playoffs. And we're going to watch that first game 100%. All right, and they went, oh my God, they got the first round bye. That's what I'm talking about. The Broncos are the first team that Jefferson has gotten a first round bye with. They went 14-3. Wow, Bo Nix, 4,280 yards, 47 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. An amazing season. Rushing, 1,152 yards from J.K. Dobbins, 7 touchdowns. That's good. And then let's check receivings. Oh, Cortland Sutton. What? Troy Franklin had 16 touchdowns. damn, Jefferson didn't even get a piece of the pie. He only had 902 yards to 6 touchdowns. That's an alright season. But damn, Troy Franklin had 978 yards and 16 touchdowns, dude. I'm not taking away from Courtland Sutton. He had 1,121 yards and 12 touchdowns. But why out of everybody did Troy Franklin have 16 touchdowns? I'm not complaining because they still got the #1 seed. We're going to sim to the divisional round and see who they're facing. All right, moment of truth. It looks like they are facing the Indianapolis Colts. All right, we got to watch it. All right, chat, we're at the Mile High Stadium. We got the Broncos and the Colts. I hope the Broncos win. I want Justin Jefferson to get his second Super Bowl of the video. All right, we're jumping to the second quarter. The Colts come down and they score, and the Broncos get 3 points. All right, that is not bad. We're gonna watch one drive during after halftime. Colts come down again and they score. And the Broncos, wow, they weren't able to do anything. So it looks like the Broncos get the ball. Okay. All right, the Broncos got the ball. Let's see if they can score on this drive. They actually kind of need to because they're down by 11 points. So a touchdown here would be great for them. Nix, he throws it. He's got Courtland Sutton. What a catch. He broke off a Sauce Gardner, I'm pretty sure, which is amazing from Bo Nix. I mean, amazing from Courtland Sutton. That's my bad. Bo Nix snaps. He hands it off to J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins goes up the middle and gets a solid. Oh, he breaks a tackle. That's like 20 yards rush by J.K. Dobbins. That was a really good rush. Okay, Bo Nix. Come on, hit Jefferson. Hit him for like a 35-yard touchdown. You know you want to hit him. All right, he hits. I don't know who that is. That might be Troy Franklin. I think it is. He gets another first down. That's 3 first downs in a row. Amazing for them. They're almost in the red zone. Let's see if Jefferson can get a touchdown here. Or is he going to throw it to Troy Franklin for his 17th touchdown of the season? He does. Oh, my God. And that's not a touchdown? Oh, that was to Evan Ingram. My bad. I thought that was Troy Franklin. Yeah, they're at the 1-yard line. This should be an easy touchdown for them. They just run it up the middle with J.K. Dobbins. And this score will probably be 10-14. And they do. Does he get up? And he gets in this time. R.J. Harvey for the touchdown, baby. Let's go. All right, we're jumping to the next quarter. The Colts are coming down, and it's 3rd and 9. Oh, I thought they get stopped. We're gonna go in and watch this. This is a big, crucial 3rd down. All right, the Broncos defense needs to stop the Colts here to get the ball back and potentially score again. You got Daniel Jones, bro. Come on, Patrick Surtain. You can lock them up, and it's a sack. Nice, and it's a sack from Alex Singleton, and it's gonna force a field goal, and it's gonna give the ball back to the Broncos offense. All right, the Broncos drove down the field. They threw it to Jefferson and Franklin and ended up with R.J. Harvey scoring his 2nd touchdown, and then they sold on the defense. All right, you already know we're going to watch the defense, see if they could hold them 3 snaps. Colts do have 3 timeouts, which is good for them, but I know this Broncos defense can hold up, and they're putting pressure on Jones. Jones throws it, and he's got Jonathan Taylor. Oh, no. So if they get into field goal range, they can just burn out all the time and hope their kicker makes it. Broncos defense needs to step up here. And it's a sack! It's a sack by Nick Bonito. Nice! That was a nice sack from them. It's 2nd and 16. They forced the Colts timeout. The Colts are now back at where they originally were, maybe. Their snaps. Daniel Jones. He's getting pressured. He gets sacked by Zach Allen again. That's another sack. It's 3rd and 22 now. Colts are hurrying up to the line. They need a really big play right here. Daniel Jones snaps it. Oh, he gets hit. He throws it up in the air. Can Patrick Surtain? Oh! Patrick Surtain with the deflection. That's why he's the #1 cornerback in the league. The Broncos defense needs to just hold them from getting 23 yards. He dumps it off, and he's got him. Oh my God! He has Alec Pierce. He's going all the way, and he scores. What? Oh my God! The Broncos defense just sold. They just let up a 75-yard touchdown. No way! The Colts score, and now the Broncos are down by a touchdown. All right, chat. So the Colts win for 2, and they got it. So now they're down 7 points. So if they score and they kick a field goal, they're good. Because originally they were down 1 point, but they went for 2 and got it. He dumps it off. He's got Jefferson. Jefferson gets 9 yards. I feel like if the Broncos score, they should go for 2 points. I mean, that's just me. So that they seal the game out. He dumps it off. He's got Courtland Sutton. What a catch. And they call a timeout again. They got 42 seconds on the clock. They're actually making really good progress here. He hands it up. He snaps it. He's got Sutton again. All right, they got to rush to the line, or they're going to call a timeout. All right, they're rushing to the line. Oh, no, they call a timeout. All right, they wasted all their 3 timeouts like that. So now from here on out, they have no more timeouts. And I know the Colts aren't going to call a timeout for them. All right, looks like they're probably going to go deep. You have to go deep. There's no way you run this, right? Yep. All right, they're not running. He dumps it. Woo! What a thread in the needle by Bo Nix to Justin Jefferson. But it's so they could get settled. He almost gets sacked, but he throws it to Jefferson. He gets out. All right, that's good. They get 5 yards from that, and they stop the clock. He hikes it. All right. Does he have anybody? No. It looks like he's about to get sacked. Oh, no, he throws it off. Oh, no. The Broncos need to score right here, or it's over, probably. Or get the first down. He snaps it off. Nix. He's getting sacked, and he gets sacked by the Colts defender. And just like that, the Broncos season gets ended, and Justin Jefferson is not getting his second Super Bowl with the Broncos. Alright guys, so this is probably the end of the video because nobody else did really anything. The 49ers, Jets, Steelers, Chiefs, Jaguars, Cardinals, Buccaneers, and Raiders, they all sucked. They either, again, made the playoffs and got eliminated in the wild card round, or they just did not make the playoffs. For example, we went in to watch the Raiders game, but Geno Smith fucking sucks. So I don't even know why I tortured myself in watching Geno Smith because he is absolute dog shit. But Justin Jefferson actually had some pretty good stats with these teams. For the Chiefs, at Jaguars, and Cardinals, he had back-to-back 1,000-yard receivings. He had 1,126 yards and 5 touchdowns with the Jaguars, 1,250 yards and 7 touchdowns with the Chiefs, and 1,115 yards and 8 touchdowns with the Cardinals. Here are the rest of the stats with the other teams. And I'm going to lead you to the outro. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and hit that subscribe button. So the only team to take Justin Jefferson to the playoffs was the Bills and win the Super Bowl. So Justin Jefferson only got 1 Super Bowl win with 1 team, and that was the Bills. Let me know if you want me to do this with any other team. I mean any other player. It could be like maybe Jamar Chase, running back like Derrick Henry, Saquon. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and make sure to check out my Twitch. It'll be in the link in the description. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out, drifters.